Snowflakes falling, hit the ground.
This is the first time where I've fully built out a editorial team that fact checks as well. So we've got a fact checking feature. So one problem that we have with LLMs is that they hallucinate quite a lot. So I'm quite excited. Today we're going to be talking about a special feature that is available on LaunchLemonade, which is getting a special feature within LaunchLemonade where we can get the best LLMs to work together on a singular workflow. And the reason why we think that this is really good is that it increases efficiency gains, and we believe that each LLM has their own special superpower. So it's assigning the right task to the right LLM in a flow. So at LaunchLemonade, you have the best LLMs at your fingertips: GPT, Claude, and we've got open source language models in there as well, including NVIDIA's Nematron and Llama models. So we've been playing around with this idea that we have where, what if, without having to code, you can get different LLMs to do a singular task. To align with our mission, when we were thinking about building what originally was called GPThost.io, that was our original name, we wanted non-technical builders to be able to get access to sophisticated tech. And it wasn't just GPT. There was Claude that came out, and you've got the Llama models that are good for different things, and some more unknown models like Cohere, Mistral, Perplexity was quite unknown in December as well. But we wanted to bring all of these together in a platform to help us achieve our mission of no one getting left behind in the time of AI. We wanted to even take a further step than that. But before I show you how to build multi-LLM workflows, for those of you who are new here, my name is Shen. I'm the co-founder of LaunchLemonade, and I also have a consultancy agency called Scale That Thing. I specialize in developing AI solutions for companies, product marketing, and helping them grow. And I help teams and individuals become AI experts. So with LaunchLemonade, what we've built is aggregating LLMs and allowing our users to white label them, monetize from them. We also have functions such as search and memory and actions as well, giving our users kind of like a business suite, all the tools that they need to be able to launch their AI ideas. Okay, I'm ready for my demo. And the demo is here. Okay, so the flow that I'll be sharing with you today, that I'll be showing you guys, is built on 1, 2, 3, 4 models and 5 steps. So you've got NVIDIA's Nematron, Perplexity, Claude, OpenAI, and another Perplexity that fact checks. I thought of building an editorial team because one of the problems that I've seen people talk about over the year is AI hallucinating or not giving links, or it's producing content, but there's still a lot of steps that need to be done to be able to produce content that is good enough. So I thought, okay, this is one good use case of connecting LLMs together that are good at different things and making them work together. So how I built this is, the first step is NVIDIA Nematron would define my topic. And once it's defined my topic, it then passes it on to Perplexity, which researches for me, gives me resources, and then outlines my article for me. And then once it's got the outline and the research, the content, it then passes it on to Claude that writes the content itself. And then it passes then on to GPT, which optimizes it for SEO. So it has got my keywords. And then finally, it passes it back to Perplexity that fact checks for me. Are there any questions so far?
When you say it optimized for your SEO, this means that you kind of predefine it in advance, or it does help you kind of like to collect your SEO list?
So I've predefined it. I haven't experimented on that other example that you're saying, but in my in that step, I've given it keywords that I wanted it to optimize with.
Okay.
And I'll show you how that worked after this demo. So for example, I give it a simple theme, like LLMs are good for different things like GPT-4, Claude, Sonnet 3.5, Llama, and Mistral. And then I just start that flow. And then you see here, running is the first step, which is NVIDIA Nematron. And I expect it to give me a topic and an explanation as to why that tool chose to the topic. So it's saying LLM Showdown, unpacking the strengths and specializations of these different language model. Which model reigns supreme for your specific AI needs? So it's given me key angles to explore, and then use case scenarios, and then it's given guidance for the rest of the team onto how to write it out. And then here in the next step is going to be Perplexity working, looking for resources, and then building the outline.
Question while you're doing this. So the chat with Flow, if you chat, does it disable Perplexity from running in the background, or will Perplexity keep running?
So when you chat with Flow, what you'll see is that it'll ask you to choose which flow you want to chat with. And because Perplexity hasn't given the result yet, it won't have the context. Like it won't make sense to chat with it yet. So I suggest waiting for the output and then instigate a chat with whichever AI you want to chat with.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we've got the idea now, the topic, and then we've got Perplexity giving us an outline, even a word count, and as well as resources. So I've got references here from Perplexity. So I've got these links that it found that is relevant to the article. And then it's passed it on to Claude that's written out the copy for me. So it's got LLM Showdown, unpacking the strengths and specializations of leading AI models. And then it's writing out the copy for me. And then it's passed it on to my SEO optimizer, which is currently run on GPT. But I actually wasn't sure which model to use here, but I thought, I want to add GPT in here as well. But you guys can choose which model. But this is the GPT's results. And then now Perplexity is fact check the content and then also suggested areas to refine. So it's given me my meta description, and it's going to give me some things to refine as well. Yeah, actually, it's given me suggested areas that I could improve. But yeah, it's basically validated the facts. So like how you're writing with maybe ChatGPT now, if you're publishing them, what I used to do is that I have to research all the points just to validate and then find the links myself just to make sure that the statistics or the numbers or the values or the statements are accurate. But with this flow, the idea is it does the whole thing for you and you just kind of like minimize the effort. So you add your own domain, or you can next week.
Guys,
thank you so much. Yeah, any other questions specifically on Flow? I've shared the drive, so step-by-step guide. On each, add your features in as you do with any AI tool. So you could add it your instructions. You could categorize it, and then you could turn on memory if you want. That's my API code. Yes, coming up, I know it's Christmas, so it's fine if you can't make it, but we've got how to become an AI, how to build an AI product manager. I was a product manager, so this is definitely something that I know can be painful for a lot of businesses. We also have a sales specific one around lead generation. So how do you build sales